See, the point is non-profit doesn't mean that we can't earn money. But we have invested so much on this until we cover it up, just build, operate, transfer kind of a mode. So we actually charge for the lab usage, and these people go and get customers. So they get a profit out of that, which they use for their further for the product development, and we get our money what we have invested. So we actually are enablers. That's why our tagline says catalyzing innovation. We don't participate, but we just enable. So this is example of one such lab. This is another lab that we have done. Okay, so probably you can explain what you do in 5G.
Okay, so this is one of the state-of-the-art lab which covers around 12 topologies of testing, starting from that mobile phone we call as a user equipment till the 5G network. So what we are testing is we are testing the basic compliance functionalities, whether all the 5G network is working fine, and then we testing the security. That is one of the third lab in the world for Open RAN. So we are testing that end-to-end network security, and another also we are testing that there is something called TOT, TEC, Telecom Engineering Center, where that Indian government will certify these 5G core network vendors come and sell into India. For example, Nokia, Ericsson. This lab is 80% up. We are going for that NABL certification. Once we got the approval, this is going to be the lab in India for certifying the 5G core. And also we are getting certified for Open NFP. Based upon the progress we made in the last 1 year with the support from IIT and PowerTech, now the DOT, Department of Telecom, is asking us to set the security lab also for us. So this year we are going for the security certification also. So we are able to cover the basic functionality, that is called essential requirements, then security, and also for the Open RAN, that is a global lab which is going to cover the interoperability. If you look into that Open RAN, it is based upon the open standards. In the 5G today world, that Reliance and Airtel invested 1.2 billion each for 5G. In that 800 million went for the RAN alone. That means there is a proprietary. They want a concept called Open RAN, so that any vendor can sell piece of the puzzle. So that is one lab is coming up in across the world. There are only 2 labs in the world today for security. One is in, as it is told, it is in Taiwan and in Singapore. But the Taiwan lab is for vendors, Singapore lab is for academic. This is the only lab which is the combination of industry, academia and research. So this is going to be the lab. Based upon this, now we are getting a support from government and now they are asking us to set an optical lab also. And there is ask for a SIM-based lab, 5G testing. And now we are looking into the use case developments. Now that infra is there, this infra alone cost 12 crores and it is invented by IIT and PowerTech. As a startup, we cannot able to think it off. So now what we are getting is, you have 5G infra ready, why can't you develop a use cases? Now we are going to sign a MOU with the Indian Army to develop a military specific use cases, and we are in the final stage of signing a MOU with Railtel to develop a
Kavach, right? So we are working on Kavach 5G communication.
That use cases we need to develop and simulate it. Since we are from the industry side and we got good support from academic, we are able to cover 70 to 80% of the real world scenarios on the lab. So this is the summary of what we are doing here.
Earlier we used to buy a lot of equipments from China, right? Whatever the data.
No, now all those security testing can be done here, because you can buy equipment from anywhere, but then this has to pass security certification. We are testing even every bit that crosses the network. So if you get it certified here, you know, at least security wise these devices can be used. Otherwise, putting a blanket ban is not good for the technology or for the world.
And one more thing what we are doing is a fault injection testing. We created a protocol and we create the corrupted packet and attack the network. So that we are doing that intelligence to develop that protocol processing tool also here.
So in that OSC model, you're taking care of all the bottom side of
every day,
RRC,
all the layer.
Yeah, from RRC to PDA in 5G. On IP side, we touch L2 to L7.
Oh, okay.
So please have some snacks.